Greetings, everybody. Anytime you are watching this video, have you heard about content creation or how YouTube is one of the highest paid content creation means? Now we'll be guiding us through creation of channel, how we are going to do this practically, step by step with real examples, walking us through with some screenshots and templates that will guide us in how to grow our channel from zero and to how you start getting paid. A real journey, how the process is going to. In our previous lecture, this previous lecture we've done about some other content creation sites, and today we'll be focusing on YouTube. So stay close to us and watch this video to the end. Follow all the instructions step by step, how you start from zero. And that is what we are particular about, how you can do it step by step. If you have any issue or you have any area that you are not clear, in the comment section, drop it there. We will definitely attend to you. So, how to unlock YouTube journey from zero and you get paid. Now, let me show us some things that YouTube are doing that many of us are not aware of. So, why do you need to start YouTube now? Look at it. Monthly active user of YouTube are what? 2.7 billion. You know what that means? Look at in 2023 alone, the ad revenue in you on YouTube is what? 55 billion, which you can be benefit of that. 2023. Where were you then? Now we are letting us know what YouTube, and from our previous lecture, YouTube was one of the highest paid channel. Now look at people that upload every minute. You understand? 500 hours upload every minute. So stay with us. There are massive opportunity and be ready to do what? To start it right. If you follow this video, you know how to start all this process right. How you start it normally, that you will not be having some issue with little time. You start from zero and become a YouTuber with what? With your creativity or whatever you know how to do. There is no restriction, just the content, things you love to do. That is what you will gain from this. Now, so welcome back to this. We'll be going forward. How do you go viral? We know what viral means. Go from zero to 1K subscriber. You've told us that in YouTube, before you can be monetized, before your channel can be recognized for monetization, which is different from other channels that we discussed about before. What are those things you need to do? You need 1,000 subscribers and other process, which we'll be getting you through in this video. Now, from that money that was mentioned about before, do you know for every 1 million views, you know how much you can have? For every 1 million views, you can have nothing less than $2,000 above. You know what $2,000 is? So stay tuned with us as we guide us through the process. How do you create your YouTube channel? It's very easy. Virtually all of us has Gmail, but it's always good if you are sure that your Gmail account is not that you've used it for a lot of things. It's good you open a fresh account. Everything we are telling you here to do, they are free. To open Google, Gmail, they are free. So you can go to youtube.com, click on profile icon at the top right, sign in with your Gmail that you created. It's either newly created or existing one. Now, the next thing you do is you go to the profile icon. Now, you now say create channel. There you will see where to do what. The type of channel we ask, what type of channel are you doing it for personal brand, are you doing it for brand accounts, but I will advise us in those areas use a unique name that is not so long, so it will not look like some of our channel that we are not trying to do. So you can also edit it, but once we edit it, it's become effective with different period of time depending on the country you are. Now, your channel name must have a quick receipt, like people will, it must be catchy. All these things we are talking about are doing things that can attract people to view. Many of us now have some reels that we watch every day. If you've not watched those things, you are not, your day has not been fulfilled. The more we watch, the more they too get things. Now, what are those things? Choosing the perfect channel's name. Now we told us these are some things that you must put into consideration. This is a real example of successful names. If you go and look at these people, we brought out these examples of people that has names and things from online and what happens to them now. For example, this person has a niche of cooking. So why does it work? It's a personal and memorable. If you go to online now, just type cooking, and in our previous lecture we told us that in the niche that you are interested to should be something that you like yourself. So it will be easy for you to do to forge ahead. Now, look at what happened. He said cooking, things that you need to avoid. If I say cooking video 2024, that means I've limit my what? I've limit my channel name to 2024. It's not exceeding 2024. So it must be a name that is what? A generic name eh, that does not have what? Date effect. Date will make it fail. So somebody that is searching will not what? Will not, this one don't hold. Do you get that? Now when he's talking about tech, this man that his own, he was working on tech. He used it as personal name brand. But look at what he was not doing. He was not using acronym. We too we use acronym, but it must define some other thing. So you now see what he did. Tech with you. It was too what? Too generic. So now fitness. This man too also did his own on fitness. Look at it. He make it personal. Fitness guru 1, 2, 3. Did you understand? Numbers is a stamp vibes. Did you get it? And look at this one in shadow of finance. That's a money tips. When you talk about money tips, is white. So all these things are things you need to do to put into consideration. Now look at things, some protect that you need to put into consideration. Keep it under 20 character. I complain about some of our channel we've done in the past that we use a very long name because we want to, do you understand? We want to give people meaning to it. So easy to spell and pronounce names. It should be short, it should not be too long. Under 20 character maximum. Check if the domain or social media are available. Any name you are using, you can check. You see where you can check it on namecheck.com. You can easily go there and check. Avoid trending slang that will expire with date. Many people is just because things are happening, as at the time the thing is happening, they will just use it to make a niche. They will just make it to make a name. Before you know it, that thing will expire. As in the period will phase up. Those of us that know, okay, there was a time that was Asonto, there was a time that was Yahooze, there was a time that was Women Okumba. Now, if you create your channel and you name it those things, it will not, with time. Now, we have different types of dance steps now, which is not of those era again. Many of us know things, so you must avoid what? Trending slang. Make it unique. Now, profile picture must be catchy. In in our upcoming classes, we'll be showing you some examples about profile picture. I have an account with that profile picture, and I have some accounts with profile picture, and you see how they perform differently. Now, what are the techniques that is required? We have a lot of techniques that is required. The size of your pixel, your frame size, the format you are uploading, the size, you understand, the display, and where and comment, search result. Now, these techniques are very important. Some people's video, even YouTube will reject it. So your pixel must be minimum of 800 by 800. So we'll be having some other video in the course of this lecture to elaborate more on this. This is just awareness for us. Good example, personal channel. You understand? Headshot with good light. So things that you need to do, you need good light. Lightning must be. For those of us that are not having those lightning, clean background, all those things. If you can see this video now, nobody is knowing, you did not know maybe I'm doing this video inside darkness or that is light or anything. You can still start you. It depends on the niche you start or you wish to be doing. You understand? Approachable expression. You will not be too harsh. Is even if you look at some of the way we are doing it now, we want it raw because you know this is a lecture, this is a training, this is not a sample. So this is just like a webinar. But because of the challenge of some of our people in our group, that is why we are doing like this. So everybody can have access to it, make comments, areas they want us to communicate. You must have logo, recognize logo, simple and what eye contact. We have some channels without that. So you have AIs that can create logos for you. If you have any challenge in that area, we can also extend our training towards that. If you are not telling us things you are having challenges with, it will be difficult for us to just dabble into it. We will want to follow our template. Now, these are some real channels that we advise us to go and what? To go and check. You know, we learn by example. Go and see how those people that are making it, how do they do their own channel? How do they achieve it? What are the color? You know, color matters. How do they make it attractive? How do they attract people to their channel? Everybody in the world know who Mr. Beast is and how popular he is. Eh? Instant recognition. How these people, how they are able to achieve what they achieve. I just showed us in the previous slide how much what revenue YouTube generated. 55 billion. That is where they pay all those people. And I've once told us in our previous classes how much they pay. All depends on the CPM of your country. And that is why if you are using foreign account, you get more money than someone that is using like Nigerian account. Look at these names. You can go and search about them online. Some of them is just cartoon bell logo he use. Eh? Match video stars. Eh? All these professional headshots, trustworthy look, high energy. So it all depends on what your technique, the profile picture. What is telling me what I told you, telling me what you wanted me to give you. My darling, what is it that they told you? Telling me how they be pulling you like a. So we'll be going on by talking about channel banner, how to set up YouTube act as the banner. So you can look at the chart that is being set there. So that is the banner. That is, you have softwares that you can use to do that. I will explain better in the next slide. You can look at the pixel and the size. You understand? You are using TV view, you are using phone mobile view, you are using system. So there are areas and places to cover. So if you look at this template, we will talk much on those channel banner very soon. On I explain how it can be done gradually, one after the. So on normally how your banner, these are just the instruction and things you just need to follow in creating your banner. It must include your channel name, the logo. We are going to deal with each of these one after the other. You can use Python to do that. You can use AI. Social media handles will be included. Different information that one can easily take. If you're having your, for us now on our target is to include Facebook and YouTube together. All these things will be in your banner. So on how to set up proper banner, we are going to have a training on that. But if you are trying to do yours and you're having difficulty, you can quickly ask, you can DM, we give you, or we still have a training on that. Because all these things we help more, we give more attention on how we can easily access our channel. Now, another important thing is description. This description help target audience to achieve specific outcome through our product now. Now, this description is something very important. Who are you? So, if I'm looking for an information about how to design a machine and the video that pop up description says this person is a medical doctor or a the person is a marketer and I want to watch a video related to uh, engineering design. You know, I will be reluctant in what in watching that video. So our description must follow our niche, what we plan to do, and things we hope in doing. Maybe your keywords, the key areas that your work will be covering, that particular video. Those are the description. There are still other things, there are ways to play around this that will help our videos to go viral. We are going to go through this one after the other, but we just want to introduce us to this so that we can follow it through one after the other. Now, your from that you can see some example that we give for the way some people that have really make it in this YouTube have done their own. Now, your first 10 video is a you there are ways you need to do it. You understand? Gradually. So you learn in the course of what? You learn more in the course of doing it. There are some things. How to do tutorial at the top bestly, it depends on your niche. So that is why we are giving this example on how to follow it. You can make it 10 minutes, but you have to create a thumbnail. We still do all those things. We still teach us on how to do that. How to write a viral title. Like I told us, we need to do research. Every topic you want to work on, some people have done similar things, except your niche is just personal or daily introduction about things. So you need to see there are some people that are doing personal or daily affairs or how they do things. Check their own out so it will also guide you. You need to check what are the current trending news, what are the current trending topics in that. Some people have done this similar video I'm doing before. How do they do their own? In 2000, 2010, in 2020, 2021, till date, there are little upgrade and small things that are different. You must go through that and check that. Your personal story. Hmm? Why do you start uh YouTube? It all depends on your niche that will guide you. And I always like to challenge us. Let's just have a determination. We are still going to do that also. 30 days challenge, all of us. But I want those people that are new to this to get used to their pages, set up their page so that we can kick start the process properly. If you know you want to also join the group, you can message, you can ask that in the comment section. I need the group, so we send the link to you also so that you can join. So after everybody has set up their pages, we will go in depth in each of these process. Now, thumbnail, the formula to get thumbnail, we thought about this aspect ratio, 16 by 9. Majorly, that's standard for YouTube. It's very the sizes, the format must be readable so that if you are using mobile phone, you are using system, they can easily access it. There are rules. Don't let it be wordy. 3 to 5 words are okay. It can be more than that, no problem. But at least what your thumbnail is what everybody will see first. Immediately they just open the video. That's what, and if it's not catchy, people will not want to watch it. Initially, we give you some people's pattern, talks about some people like Mr. Beast time, the way he used to do his own. You need to learn from the professionals, people that have done it before. Watch their video. You understand? Some people ask questions and answer. It all depends. Big number contrast. So we need to go and do what? We need to go and look at those people that have done that, and we will also still teach us, but we want us to just be aware of some of these things. Thumbnail are things you see first when your video pop up, and we have a lot of application we can use to do that. If you look down, we mention some there. We have A and B testing. That is when you are using two different topics. So and you want it to be clean around to be interwoven each other. Also, A and B thumbnail are available, which you have two different thumbnail mixing up together. So it depends on what you want. We still do training on that. So let's get known to that. Our video is getting long and we want to just introduce this. So video upload setting and complete checklist. These are things you must always do. Your title must be catchy so that it can do what? It can help your growth. Your description, you will still do much on that. Your tag now, that tags is a mixed board, very important. because majorly YouTube are related to things that people search online. If they go to Google, it will now pop up too. So your tag must be very catchy, that you be able to do it, to link people, both your description and your tag, that will be able to link people to what? To your video. So your description, your tag are two major important things, and it will specific key. We call it keys that people, there are some tricks that we still explain to our thumbnail is what I just told us. Playlists now, other works that you've done, you had it. I didn't mean this is not a training or a video that we are doing live. Every video we have to add our existing video or the next video to watch, or all those things we add to at the end of the screen. We add what? Two or uh videos or that we worked on before, we add to it. So key matrix of track. So everything we are doing, we must always keep record of it. We do that, we still introduce us to YouTube Studio to do analysis. That is very important. If you do most of your uploading without using YouTube Studio, these are all what you can do on your phone, and to achieve what you want, you need to make your content go viral. That content going viral is the major thing we need. The more people watch your video, the more money you earn. You record once, and after recording once, your video is there for years and it's generating income. All these income accumulate together and it gives something. So these are the numbers of things you need. How many people did you need for your content to monetize? Watch hour you need per year is minimum of 4,000 per year for your for your video to be monetized. So you may decide to be doing short content or long content, but we'll still work on that to tell you the advantages of each and disadvantages of it. Traffic source, me source, you want how the people that are viewing your content. How do you even you yourself share your content? Most of us we just do the video and leave it. Someone like me just do the video. We do are not ready to share it. And the more traffic source you have, the more people are interested in it. And once the algorithm sees that people are watching your content from different places, they push it automatically. Most of us see some video that will just pop up on our phones, pop up on our system, and before you know it, we are attracted to it. And whatever you start watching will be things. Some people will say, why is it that is this type of news, this type of video that always pop up on my system? It's an algorithm. The algorithm has discovered that you love watching things like that, and it will be bringing similar thing like that. So if you are fond of watching videos that are not in line with what you watch, you've watched it before, and you watch one, watch two, so the algorithm already think that, yeah, this person like watching things like this, will be bringing. So that is how it works. Um, like I told us, let's have a 30 days plan, week by week plan. And how do you want to achieve it? Create your channel, design your profile, build the banner, write. Just follow this. If you can find time, screenshot this and start following it one after the other. And this will be a task for all of us that are in this group. Between now and 30 days, let's do this. So hopefully, between now and the ending of next month, will eventually be 30 days. So we need to do one. Let's create this thing. Let's follow it and tick it every day as you complete each of the tasks. And once you are done completing the task, Share it in my DM and we will see what we will do. We will be able to go to the next level for you, or you add you to other groups that you will now learn more things about the so-called what search engine optimization for YouTube. That will now make your content boom to make help you in the growth and some secrets that you need to know about it. You go through it, you can pause to watch to study each and every one. You can screenshot it and follow it gradually. The essential free tools that you can use are those ones we just bring it out. They are free tools. Like I told us, you can start with free tools, and when money started coming, you now start what advancing and start getting what we call uh paid tools that we can enhance and improve your product. So those are the things that we stated here. Look through it. If you have any problem with anyone, you want us to give you clue on using them, just write it at the comment section. We are going to respond. Now, consistency is the king. Choose your what commitment. Depends on you. If you can post three videos per week, due to my own work now, I hardly do that. But when you can just decide. Some people post two, three videos per day. So it depends on what you are looking for. And this, the more you work, the better you get money. And it's just like people that travel out, the more they work, the more money they get. It's not similar to this. So this one for us in Nigeria too is a nice opener for us to work on this. I saw somebody pay out for the month of January. I was shocked. Almost 2,000 pounds. You know what that means? Convert it to Nigeria. Just for simple things or simple activity, you too can become that. Consistency matters most. Now, to make your product goes viral, you need this. Eh? Check on titles. Don't just write any title. For those of us that we know hear English or know much about English very well, check, cross check those things. Ah, check the gaps, check the numbers, check power words that you can use. Now, your thumbnail, talk about that, must be catchy, big text, impressive face. Ah, hooks in the first 15 seconds. If this is not, find some sentences, promising sentences. If you can do this, you will earn this. If you can pay attention and listen to this video to the end, this is what and what you are doing. It must be an hooks. Hooks is just things, the first 15 seconds sentences that you stop your audience that make them want to do what? To watch that video to the end. So these are the hooks. Those are those things you must learn. You should look at the hooks, the first 15 seconds of this, it was plain because it's a lecture, it's a direct process, it's not content. I told us it's also a content we are doing using this, but we are using another method just to deliver lecture. So deliver massive value. Anything you want to do, it must worth it. So those are the formula. Just read through it. You can anyone you are not clear with or you want more explanation, drop it at the comment section. We do that for you. Now let's start something. Start today. Use your next 3 hours to create your channel. It's what you do in less than 2 hours. If you now want to do every other thing, you have AI that can do it for you. For the younger ones among us there, you have AI to do it for you. What are you waiting for? Start doing that. At least it reduce stress on you. looking for one thing or the other to survive on, add it. That your daily activity, you can start recording it with your phone, no matter the quality of the picture. There are AIs that can also improve the quality. Go and check it out. And before you know it, for those people that are not really doing much, that you have free time, do more research on these things and start cashing out. It's not easy, we know, but we can do it. Thank you very much for your time. So try to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Also, if you have any challenge with this, just communicate to us through the comment section. Thank you very much.